Hey guys, the title of my story today is The Ungrateful Word. There lived a woman called Susan. She saw a pregnant girl called Deborah. Deborah was crying and she was also carrying a baby who was 1 year old. When Susan saw her crying, she had pity on Deborah, and so she went to her and said, "Excuse me, why are you crying?" And Deborah said, "My husband got arrested 2 weeks ago for a crime he didn't commit. I am a housewife and the money my husband left home is over. I don't know what to do." And Susan said, "I don't know you, but since you need help, what about you come to my house?" Because you said you don't have money, so very soon the landlord will throw you out of the house. And so Deborah said thank you to Susan, and Susan took Deborah and her daughter to her house, and they started living there. After 1 week, Deborah came to Susan and said, "I want to talk to you, and I hope what I'm about to say doesn't make you angry." Susan said, "No, it won't." And Deborah said, "To be honest, some of the food you eat here, I don't like them, so please can you take me to the supermarket so that I can buy what I like?" And Susan said, okay, I will." And so Deborah said, "And please can my daughter follow us?" Susan said, "Yes, she can." When they came back from the supermarket, Deborah said thank you to Susan, and she went to the room that Susan gave her, which is now her room. The next day, Deborah's husband called her, and Deborah said, "How did you get a phone?" Her husband said, "A policeman gave me his phone because I told him I want to call my lawyer, so please can you help me look for a lawyer?" Deborah said okay, and she told her husband how Susan have been helping her. After Deborah has finished talking to her husband, she went to Susan and said, "My husband just called me and he said he needs a lawyer. So please can you help me get a lawyer?" Susan said, "I will, but it's not going to be today. Tomorrow is better." And so the next day, Susan spent 3 hours looking for a lawyer, and she finally got one. When she came home, she told Deborah, and Deborah was so happy. And so the next day, Susan took Deborah to visit her husband, and she also took Deborah's daughter to the daycare because Deborah said she don't want her daughter to come with them. And so when they reached the prison, Deborah told her husband that the lawyer said he's going to get him out of here very soon. And after Deborah has finished talking to her husband, Susan took Deborah home. But before she did that, she took Deborah's daughter from the daycare. And after 2 days, Susan took Deborah to the hospital because Deborah was pregnant, so Deborah went to the hospital for a checkup. Susan always helped Deborah with all her heart. She spent her time taking care of her and her baby, shopping for them, taking her baby to daycare, taking Deborah to visit her husband in the prison, and she even takes Deborah to the hospital for checkup every 1 week. After some months, Deborah put to bed, and she delivered a bouncing baby boy. When Deborah and her baby came back, Susan spent 3 hours in the market buying some baby stuffs. And so when she came back, Deborah was jumping and she was so excited. And Susan said, "Where is it?" Deborah said, "Guess what? My husband just got released from the prison. And so he's going to be here very soon." And so Susan was also happy. And Deborah's husband came to Susan's house and he stayed living there until he got a job. Deborah's husband got a really good job, and the company told him that they're going to give him a car, a house, and when Deborah heard that, she was so happy. And so Susan decided to go for shopping after some weeks, and she also bought some things for Deborah. When she gave it to Deborah, Deborah said, "I don't need them." And Susan said, "Why?" Deborah said, "Because my husband already bought them for me. Perhaps I'm not that poor, so if you know what's good for you, stop buying things for me." And Susan said, "Why are you speaking to me like this?" Deborah said, "I was busy when you called me, so excuse me." And Deborah walked out of Susan. Susan was shocked, but she thought maybe Deborah was in a bad mood or something. That's why she's talking like that. Deborah and her husband were being so mean to Susan, and so Susan decided to call them, and she said, "What did I do to you guys? Why are you guys behaving like this? I need to know." And Deborah said, "Is that why you called us?" And Susan said, "Please stop screaming in my house. You're disturbing the neighbors." And Deborah said, "This cheap house." Susan said, "If it is so cheap, why are you still living in it? Why are you still living in the house? You could have just packed your thing and get out." Deborah said, "I'm getting out from this house right now. It even stinks." And Susan was so angry and furious. And Deborah's husband said to Susan, "I just want to inform you that the company told me that the house is ready, so we are moving out today. And we don't have to carry anything because they said the house is fully furnished." And so when they were going, Susan said, "Not even a thank you?" Deborah said, "Thank you for what?" Susan said, "I spend my time, my petrol, my money, and my strength taking you to the prison when your husband was there, taking you to the hospital when you were pregnant, taking your daughter to daycare and even paying for it, and shopping for you and your kids. At least that deserves a thank you." Deborah said, "It's not a big deal. Everyone does that. And if you want your money back, I can give you all of them. I have them." And so Deborah walked out of Susan and she got into her husband's car, and her husband drove off. After 3 months, Susan saw a girl crying when she went to shopping. And Susan said, "I bet it's one of those people who need help. They respect you and they're kind to you when they need your help, but when they get themselves and no longer need your help, they become ungrateful, talk roughly to you, and even insult you. There is no way I'm going to help anyone again in my entire life. I'm just going to mind my own business." Yeah, Susan was right. She never helped anyone again, even when she knew they needed help, because she thought they're gonna turn out to be like Deborah. Of course, not everyone is gonna turn out to be like Deborah. It's just that the bad one like Deborah blocked the way for the good ones. And so, hey you there. When someone help you, you should be grateful to the person, because that encourages the person to help more people. Have a lovely week, people, and subscribe for more stories, like. See you next Friday. Bye.